introduce yourself.
I'm Robbie Slade.
And what do you do here?
Admissions coordinator. Putting some back and then kind of brushing those chairs out throughout the space. So putting a couple stations back there. We don't want people to feel like they're rolling into the back nine, but they might make it comfortable for everyone. So yeah, these are all the workstations, and they're made from like 70% recycled stainless steel. So that's pretty good. And the floors are all original too, from 1905.
Very cool.
And same with all, like, it's like sweet old parquet, right? And there was like these moth-eaten rugs everywhere, because it used to be a rug store. And so in places it was rotten, like all over the whole institute. So what they did is they took it piece by piece out of like the shampoo area. We use this as raw concrete, but instead of just ripping it all out, we used the good pieces from here and filled in the patchy pieces from out here so that we have a full parquet, which is nice. And Ray threw some change in here. It's like a Sicilian tradition of good luck to have the first transaction that takes place in a new business should be a gift instead of a two-way transaction. So that's his gift to us. And there's like loonies and toonies and stuff in all the thresholds and all the doorways. So good luck for everyone who partakes in the business. Yeah, and this stuff is new too, is old too. It's like old like timber. It's from like I was talking to this guy who wrote a book about the downtown east side, and this building was built in 1905, so like after the big fire of 1886. And he said that probably most of the timbers and stuff that this building is made of came from like 17th and Main, which is crazy to think of. I'll show you guys in here. The lunchroom.
That's very much lockered like when you're underneath the one in King Street in Toronto.
Oh really?
It's just pure banks of lockers, but it's a lot narrower.
Oh cool.
Looks cool.
So all the new wood that we brought in is all bamboo. It's a lot more sustainable. As opposed to like bringing in new softwood or something like that. Bamboo grows so fast. And this is the classroom. Come on in. This is the classroom. And I really like this. It's one of my favorite spots because this is where you do the kind of more painstaking stuff like anatomy and like scalp conditions and like the stuff people do find it more dry. But I think it's a really great space because it's a lot better than running at the university. Like UBC is nice, but it doesn't use natural light like this. It's got a lot of overhead kind of thing going on. So this is really pretty cool room, I think.
Good high ceilings.
What's that?
Good high ceilings.
Yeah, totally. It's just like comfortable. And then we got that big screen there, which is great. It's really nice, like running movies and stuff through there. It looks fabulous, man. You're kind of a techie guy. You probably
Maybe the top 3 reasons why we're coming here to.
I think that we're in the hippest neighborhood in like Canada right now. I mean, there's probably some cool ones in Montreal, but this one's really awesome. Gastown's really cool. We've got Tracy and Shallon in the building, and I think that they represent a really cool sect of stylists.
And Marta now too.
Oh yeah, and Marta too. So there's
and also because I think Aveda is one of the only schools that puts education first. Like it really is our first priority, and it comes before anything. Like the very first point of our conversation is how do we make our education better? And I think Shallon and Tracy and Marta having a creative.
I think we could probably even do like maybe just 2 less. So there's 8 stations, like almost like a little tiny academy crew over there or something. I know it's not really the academy stations because the academy side is a lot nicer. Not a lot nicer, but it's like it's more spread out and it's right in the center. It's got like a different style of chair to it.
Now here's my question for you.
Yes.
Do you know where Ray got these made?
Yeah, Veronica Valdez.
Veronica Valdez?
Yeah, it's for like this music fest that it's like music, comedy, and
It's just like a regular crest comb, but with the logo on it, it makes it all kind of cool and sharp.
Yeah, it's sweet, eh? So like, it's like a cross promotion we did with Olio. Olio is like the local music festival. It's really cool. Really good this year. It's like indie though, so it's like bands that like.
That I might listen to?
The idea is that everyone's gonna have heard of them in a couple of years, and then they're gonna be like, man, I saw them at like Fortune Sound Club, and there was like it was packed, but like there was like 200, 300 people there, you know.
Cool.
And all the shows were really busy, so it was really cool. We sponsored the back cover of the Hand guide. It's pretty cool.
So how many students do you guys have going through? You said 11 last night, correct?
Yeah, we've got 11.
And what are your admission dates?
So the next one is October 12th. That's an academy, and we're hoping for a solid 8 students in that. And then we've got October 19th coming up, and that's another institute, and that's filling up. January 10th is another institute date, and then we're gonna try and I think as it gets up and running with like word of mouth and stuff, like from what I've been talking to the admission reps I've spoken with in the States, they're like, as soon as you get going, it's like a thing because every student usually enrolls 1 or 2 other students. So
It's a beautiful space.
we can probably hope for like monthly enrollments after that, and like as we move into next spring. So reach capacity. Sweet.
That's the idea.
We don't have any international student fees, so it's just people pay what they pay to come here.
Yeah, and you know what else? I'm gonna tell you.
Okay, what?
Well, right now we're doing Eco Fashion Week, which is so cool that students actually get to be involved, like behind the scenes, backstage of a fashion week. Like, what other school could you go to where you could do